Hi, I'm Scott Morris. I'm a Proforma franchise owner down in Florence, Alabama. I started the business in 1994, and I was 25 years old. And I guess the keys to success for us at the time was what Mark Twain said, youth, ignorance, and ambition. And I had all three. And we built the business. I had a partner at the time. And I bought him out when we were doing about $500,000. And then within about 18 months of buying him out, we reached $1 million. And at the time, we had a client that went from $100,000 in 1 year to $800,000 the next year. So they grew like crazy, and we grew right along with them. Then, about 12 years ago, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. It was tough, and had some very challenging times that I went through. Knock on wood, I've been on a new medication for the past 5 years and have not had a relapse. So I read a lot of books during that time because there was a couple different times when I could not get out of bed for days. And so I went through and I read a lot of writings from Winston Churchill, and I read a book that Richard Bach wrote called Illusions. And one of the things he said that has stuck with me and changed my life probably more than anything, and I would recommend this book to you, but one of the things he said is that there's no problem that does not present itself to you that does not hold a gift for you in its hands. We seek those problems because we need their gifts. That's what I do, and that's how I look at problems now. Problems are not bad. They're good. They cause us to grow. And so I've embraced it. Now I get excited when I have problems. It's a good thing to have problems because that's how you grow. And I would say that also my keys to success, Winston Churchill was asked this one time by a young man this was after the war was over, and a young man at his old alma mater stood up and said, "Mr. Churchill, what advice would you give me for a young guy just starting out?" And Mr. Churchill had already sat down, and he got back up, went to the podium, and he said, "Never give up." And that was it. And he sat down, and the moderator came up to the podium and said, "Mr. Churchill, can you expound on that just a little bit?" Mr. Churchill went back and he said, "Never, never, never." And then he sat back down. So that's my key to success. No matter what, never, ever, ever, ever give up.